Ready to set up your online store but want a little more info before choosing a platform? Maybe you want to see a walkthrough of exact steps on both Shopify and Squarespace. Well, you know I got you because that's exactly what we're going to do today, so let's go. Hey guys, welcome back. If you don't know me, my name is Renita. I'm a website designer who loves teaching people about Squarespace, and I'm the creator behind Gold Standard Design. If you're a creator, blogger, podcaster, or solopreneur looking to dive into the world of Squarespace, I got you. Okay, just a quick disclaimer. This is not a video showing how to fully style a Squarespace or Shopify store or fully and completely set it up or do things like optimize it for SEO. This is just going to show the basics of how to get your digital product ready for sale on both Squarespace and Shopify. For the purposes of this video, we'll assume you've already done an initial setup of your Squarespace or Shopify store and completed things like connecting payment processors, setting currencies, etc. And now you just want to upload your digital products to sell. We'll also go through the customer's POV for both of these and see what it actually looks like on their end. And we'll do a little bit of comparison between the two platforms. Sound good? Okay, cool. Okay, so here we are in our Squarespace website. Of course, if you haven't already created your website, you'll want to go ahead and do that. And I just want to note that if you want to sell things on Squarespace, you will need to be on the business plan at the very least. But you can check out the differences between each plan to see which one is the best fit for you. So once you've got that set up, we're going to go to selling products. And then we don't want to add a physical product. We're going to do downloads. We're going to say add download. And then we're going to come in here and do some details like product name, description. And then we can add some promo images, just like what's going to show up on the front, if that makes sense, like the first image, right? So you'll want to do that. And also, I just want to note that when you're uploading your files, as we're going to do right here, the limit will need to be 300 megabytes or less, I believe. So just keep that in mind when you are making your products to be able to download, that they're going to need to be under that 300 megabyte limit. All right, and then once you've uploaded that, you can set the price here. And you can also choose if you want it to be on sale or not. So over here under organization, you can choose to add categories and tags, and this will help if you've got a ton of different products that you want to kind of organize into like buckets or different boxes or categories, right? So you can definitely check that out. You don't have to do this, but I would recommend doing it if you've got more than, I don't know, 10, 12 products. So there's that. And then here you can choose if you want it to be a featured product, if you've got similar stuff that you want to kind of, promote and show together, any product reviews, etc. And then under marketing, if you'd like to change how your product looks or the link, this is the default what will be shown when people search for your product. If you want to edit that, you can click here to do that. And then if you want to connect your social accounts and have this new products be pushed to those, that's where you do that here. And then you can just come over here and see how that will look like this and edit it to your liking. If you're wanting a little help with your Squarespace SEO, check out my free Squarespace SEO checklist. It's got 5 actionable tips to get your site ranking higher on Google in no time. So check it out down in the description. If you'd like to customize the end of the checkout area where you want to collect certain information, that's where you do this. And if you want to edit the checkout button, that's where you do that. Now, once you're all done, we're going to say save. You can save it, publish it, or schedule it. So I actually want to publish this so we can go live in our store. And then that is our first product. So visibility is public. You can change that here if you want to be hidden or like to premiere on a certain date, you can schedule it. We don't have a SKU or stock number because this is a digital product, but if you had a physical product that you're selling, you could add that in over there. All right, so now let's jump into how it looks when the customer is buying this. Okay, so here we are from the customer side of things. We're going to come over to the store, click on our product, add it to cart, and then check out. Add in our information here, and then we'll say purchase. So after we purchase, we get a link immediately here to download the item, and here it is. So that's what it looks like from the customer side of buying a product from your Squarespace store. Now let's look at it from the Shopify side. Okay, so here we are in our Shopify store. You're going to want to go ahead and set up your store if you haven't already. And then you're going to come to products. And you can see I've already got one in here, but if you didn't have any, you would say add product. But I just want to show you what this looks like. So you'll edit your title and your description here. And then if you want to, and you probably will want to, you'll add some media, which is just going to be like a little preview picture of the product that you're selling. And then here you will set your category, whatever most closely relates to the product that you're selling. And then we're going to scroll down and you'll set your price. You can set a compare at price if you want to. And then this section, you'll also want to decide if you charge tax or not. And then this little section is just to help you track like your profit margin and how much you're actually making off of these products. So because this particular one is a digital product, the cost per item to create this is like super low. I just set it at a penny so that my profit is 99 cents. My margin is 99%, super good. And then you'll want to uncheck physical product because this is digital. And you'll also want to uncheck track quantity, just because it's a digital product and we don't have physical inventory, right? Okay, so one more thing I want to mention. Over here, they have these product types, collections, and tags. If you want to set that to track various items in your store, you can, but you definitely don't have to. And then once you're all done with all of that, you can say save. And then it will show up here. Now, the problem with that is you've created your listing, but you haven't actually uploaded the actual product, right? So what you will want to do, you'll want to come to the Shopify App Store and search for digital downloads. So you'll want to pick this one. You'll see it says free. And then like these ones say free play and available, free play and available. No, we want the one that is 100% free. And we're going to say install. And we're going to say install. And then we're going to come to our product and say add files. So I've already uploaded this one here, but you would just say add files and upload whatever PDF or image or whatever you're selling, upload that here so that when people buy it from your store, they can actually get something to download. Okay? Okay. And then we're going to come back to our product, and now that is ready to sell. Oh, one more thing that you will want to check after you've uploaded your file here is to come up to fulfillment and make sure that it says automatically send files. We don't want to manually send files every time somebody buys something, so just make sure that this is checked. And if you want unlimited downloads, you can check that. And then once you're all done, you would say save up here in the top, but I didn't make any changes, so I don't have a save button. But just make sure you hit save, and then your product will be good to go. Okay, so here we are from the outside, like the customer point of view on the Shopify store. So here is the product that we just uploaded. We're going to add it to cart. It looks like I've got 2 in here. I just want 1. And then we're going to check out. And you just enter all of your relevant information and say pay now. Okay, so now we're going to go over to our email and check that out. Okay, so here we are in email. You see view your order, visit store, and then just like a little receipt for you. So we're gonna click this, and then here is our download. So that is how that looks from the customer side. Okay, so now that we've gone through exactly how to get your digital product into your Squarespace and Shopify stores and looked at the purchasing experience from the consumer side of things, let's compare them a bit. The actual process for setting up a digital product is pretty similar on both platforms, with the very slight edge being given to Shopify, just because it's specifically built to specialize in online stores. So you don't have the extra step of setting up the rest of your website like you do on Squarespace. Besides that, here are the main differences I can see. With Squarespace, you upload your files directly in the store, whereas with Shopify, you have to download an extra app to your store before you can upload files. This might not be a big deal to you since you only have to download the app once, but I wanted to mention it because it is an extra step you have to take that doesn't exist in Squarespace. When uploading your files, Squarespace caps you to 300 megabytes, whereas Shopify allows you to upload files up to 5 gigabytes. This is important if you plan on selling bigger files like videos or high-resolution artwork or images or stuff like that. Squarespace natively connects with Etsy, Shopify, and Big Cartel to import products, and also supports CSV file uploads. Shopify, on the other hand, requires you to download the Store Importer app in order to do this, similar to that digital downloads app we used earlier. After installing the Store Importer app, you then need to get a CSV file from Etsy or wherever you want to import products from, and then upload that to Shopify. It's not quite as seamless a process as the options that Squarespace offers. So, there aren't a ton of differences between Squarespace and Shopify when it comes to uploading and selling digital products. It might seem like I'm leaning towards Squarespace, but honestly, I don't think there's a clear winner based on this store setup alone. If you're trying to make a decision on which platform to go with, you should factor in other elements, like, is your store the main point of your website? Or do you want to do other things like host a blog, sell services, schedule appointments, calls? Basically, do you want to do anything besides selling digital products? How much money do you want to invest in your store? Are you already familiar with one platform versus the other? If you're interested in the answers to these questions and more, check out this video where I go into more detail on the pros and cons of both Squarespace and Shopify for selling digital products to help you decide which one is the best choice for your situation. If you found any of this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Squarespace tips and tricks, and let me know in the comments what other things you're interested in learning about Squarespace, websites, or online business. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!